guys, welcome. This is my little bit of space in my house that I like to use to practice, and if we end up doing this for a wee while, you might get to see the whole of my house as we play with different rooms that I like to use for my yoga time. A lot of yoga these last few days, and a lot of you have been asking for some online stuff. I'm not into all of the technical stuff, guys, you know that. So this is just me doing a little live recording and just having it downloaded onto the website. So hopefully it's easy for all of us. I figured that we probably needed a little hip and lower back, maybe some shoulders and neck, and maybe even some just spousal and child relief from all that's been going on. And everyone sort of now, don't you think, is everyone's constantly around, right? So while I chit chat to you, why don't you take this time to get yourself acclimatized to watching me via video, which is just very, very strange. And make sure you got some props, like a couple of pillows and a strap. And your strap might be a tie or a belt, or maybe from your dressing gown, and just have that close by, because we'll be playing with that in today's class. Alright, so once you're ready, just let yourself sit, just let yourself breathe, and then let's make our way down onto our backs. Once you're on your back, just let yourself land, let yourself breathe. And using the power of those belly muscles, guys, bring those knees in and let's go for a little rock and a little roll across our back. Let yourself get into all the nooks and all the crannies. Just taking time to work into all the achy spots, a little bit of warming exercising for the hips, for the lower back. And then as you're ready, just let yourself find your center point and bring the feet back down to the floor. The arms can come out like wings, and walking your feet out nice and wide, let's just start to lower those knees side to side. Your head can roll as well, bringing this movement from the tailbone all the way to the tip of the neck. Nice easy breath, and finish off with one or two more, guys. And then as you're ready, you'll just make your way back to center. From center, let's bring the soles of the feet together, finding Baddha Konasana, and we'll bring the hands to clasp the elbows. So we're going to do a few different movements here. So this might be where you enjoy your pillows to go underneath your legs for a little bit more support. We'll do our glide and slides side to side. Find a point to pause and bring the arms over the head. Still keep hold of those elbows. And then bring the arms back out in front of you, and we'll switch those hands around. And how about some circles here, guys? Lovely rotational movement for the shoulders. Somewhere along your route, you can change up your direction. those arms settle all the way overhead. Release the fingers out to the back wall and then let the movement become larger. Let's sweep the arms all the way out and round. Some lovely big windmills. And then just somewhere along your route, find a point to change direction and go around the other way. Somewhere along your route, wrap those arms all the way around you for a lovely big hug, a lovely big squeeze. Take time just to breathe deeply into this. The breath fills the chest and the chest reaches out to the arms, and that just enhances the hug. It's a very reassuring pressure to the body. You know that there's one arm above the other, so we're going to switch arms. Wrap that bottom arm as the top. Allowing the arms to fall away from you, we can help those knees together. Using those belly muscles, bring the knees in. And again, go for that little rock, that little roll across your back. When you find center, let's keep hold of that right knee and lay the left leg all the way out, all the way down. Lost my strap now. Finding your strap, and also make sure that your space is clear of your props. Let's put our strap over our right foot. Maybe keeping this left foot on the floor or laying the leg down, whatever feels better for you. And then we'll start to circle this leg around. Maybe both hands hold the strap if you need a little bit more support. And maybe just holding the strap in the right hand at the bottom of the strap for some more freedom. Somewhere along your route, change up direction and go around the other way. You guys know we're totally targeting the hip, the lower back, the bum with this movement. As you're ready to come to center, we'll settle here, let the spine find center, and then transfer your strap into your left hand. Your right arm will lay out like a wing. We start to roll to this left side, lowering the leg across. We want to keep the shoulders down in the floor, and we can even look out to this right side. Keep pinned to the mat with the shoulders and the arm as you let this lower body just slowly sink towards the floor. Nice long breath, guys. And then let's roll the head, look out to this left side. Reach the hand over, both hands on the strap, belly muscles engaged, and we come back to our back. Now take the strap into your right hand and lower the leg out to the right side, keeping this left side relaxed into the floor. One more breath, maybe both hands, definitely belly muscles, and we'll bring the leg up to center. The hamstring finale here for a little bit extra. Maybe climb up the strap. Maybe try and bring the head towards the leg. Then releasing the strap, coming down to that knee to chest hold. Let a little movement trickle out into the foot, into the ankle, roll the head. And then as you're ready, you can slip this left foot onto the floor and bring that right ankle against the knee. Going into our thread the needle, see if you can bring that left thigh in, thread your hands through and around that thigh. If you've got a little bit more room, try and wrap your hands around that front shin. This wants to feel good, it doesn't want to feel intense. If it feels intense, the body's managing too much here. It's not going to be a release, it's not going to be a stretch, it's going to be more effort, more strain, more muscular. So allow yourself to back off, to really settle into a good stretch for you. And then guys, as you're ready, a little core strength to release the foot to the floor, the arms back out like wings, and we're going to see if we can roll to this left hip and work the sole of the foot down into the floor. Keep the shoulders into the mat, and again look out to your right side. You might need a pillow underneath this foot for a little bit more support if it's strong, or you might be fine with the foot into the mat. Use those belly muscles to roll you back to your back and bring that knee in with you as you lay that left leg down. A little bit more, try lifting the head and bringing the nose to the knee to the nose, and then releasing and laying the leg out, the leg down, and just taking a moment here just to feel any of the differences that run side to side. And we'll step the feet back onto the floor. Using those core muscles, guys, bring the legs in, go for that massaging roll, again across your back. When you're ready to come back to center, let's keep hold of that left leg and lay the right leg down. If it's strong, remember you can keep the foot on the floor if that feels better for you. Let's send the foot skywards and start to draw some little circles. Maybe this is a easy movement for you, and you can take that strap a little bit wider, creating bigger movement here. Find a breath, guys. I'm so proud of you that you are taking part, playing along, laying down on your floor, doing some yoga moves. It just steps us away from, a lot of the overwhelmingness of what's going on. Let's change up direction. The yoga body, the yoga mind, it's a really sweet one to be in. Maybe hear the different sounds, notice the different feelings side to side of this movement. We'll come back to center. Take a moment just to breathe in, to breathe out. This time we'll transfer the strap into the right hand. The left arm lays out like a wing. Let's roll to this right hip as we look out to our left side. Doesn't this feel so good, guys? Isn't the twist such a beautiful movement for the body? Let's take a giant breath. We'll roll the head to look out to this right side. We'll reach the left arm across and we'll bring ourselves back through center. Transfer your strap into your left hand now and lower that leg out to your left side. Be aware that you're looking to keep your right side relaxed into the floor. Nice long breath. And as you're ready, let's come back up through center. A little hamstring finale. We'll climb up the leg and bring the leg towards us and us towards the leg. It's just playful, guys, wherever you get to. It's pretty brilliant, right? Ease yourself back down. Hang out for a moment. And then come down to that knee to chest hold. Trickle some movement through the foot, through the ankle. Roll the head. And then slip this right foot onto the floor. Bring your left ankle against the knee. Let's lift this right foot. Hug the thigh in. That might be easy for some of you, and you might try and slip your hand around that furthest shin. When you lay your head back down, make sure chin draws down to chest so that you've got a nice long spine. Maybe feel a little more sensation or maybe a little less. Just depends what you've got going on this side. One more breath here, guys, and then let's release with core strength the foot to the floor. Arms out like wings, and we'll roll to this right side, bringing the foot down to the floor or into a pillow, and we'll look out to this left side. Beautiful twist and some lovely work into the hip. Bring yourself out with that breath. And then with all your core muscle, roll yourself back to your back. Bring this knee with you as you slide and lay that right leg down. Can you lift your head and bring your nose to your knee to your nose? And then as you're ready, release the head and then slowly lay the leg all the way out, all the way down. Let the arms drop away and just feel that Savasana pose for a moment. And then, guys, slip the feet onto the floor, bending into your knees. Bring those knees in and go for that little massaging rock and roll across your back. Let's roll onto our side, and from here we'll press ourselves up and around into seated. We'll take the legs out nice and wide and sitting lovely and tall. This is a beautiful stretch into our hips, down our legs. We're going to work into a side stretch, sliding down our right leg. Let's breathe that left arm all the way overhead and just let yourself hinge here. And lift all the way up, guys, nice and easy. Slide down your other leg. Take your arm all the way up and over. Nice big breath. Come all the way up. Let's help these legs together. Hands behind you. Feet either side of the mat, and just drop those knees side to side in that windshield wiping movement. And from here, when you're ready, we're going to travel around into our tabletop. Once you're in your table, go through your cats and your cows, guys. You're familiar with this movement. We'll let the breath flow with it as well. Inhaling, we scoop and lift up. Exhaling, we round. Don't worry about looking at the screen so much as just turning your attention more to you. I hope that my volume comes through okay. And, you know, just let it be that I'm a nice voice for you to guide you through in your practice rather than having to watch so much. So we'll do one or two more of these. And then how about a little wagging of the tail? And as you're swinging your tail over to one side, look over that hip. And then as you go through center, swing over to the other side. And just start to go side to side in your own rhythm, your own groove. Nice easy breath. And then when you're ready to bring yourself back to center, we can meet each other there. You guys know it gets heavy on the hands, so why don't we just come down to that baby dolphin. You can stretch out the wrists, get into the fingers, and don't forget you're letting your head just dangle and hang heavy. Let's come back into tabletop, guys. And table will add on. We'll bring a cat back as we bring right knee to nose, and then we'll lift that cow back as we extend the leg out. Let's go 4 more, 3 more. We're going to do 2 more, and we're going to do 1 more. From that leg extension, let's find a little balance and take the arms out in front, the left arm, out in front of us. Find your breath, and how about a little coordination and balance, and let's go knee to elbow and reach away. Could you go for 4 more of these? 3, 2, and 1 more. Nice, guys. Now let's bring that hand down, and we're going to step this right foot all the way through to the hands. Make sure that you get that foot right under the knee. Let's curl these back toes under and pick that leg up. Now I'm going to turn that back foot down to plant the foot into the floor. We're working our warrior 1 here, guys. This might be plenty for you. If you feel like you could go a little bit further, let's work that front heel so that it lines up with our back heel. Did you remember that warrior 1 alignment? So for a little bit more, maybe bring your hands to your thigh and lift yourself up. And for a little bit more, take those arms all the way up. A nice big breath in your warrior 1, guys. And then let's bring those hands all the way down. Let's turn those back toes. Let's ease that knee back down. Let's slip ourselves back to table. Let's keep this energy going here. Let's round spine and bring left knee to nose, and then extend that leg out long. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Now reach that right arm out in front of you. Find your balance. Let's add in that coordination, and we'll bring knee to elbow and nose and reach out. Can you go 4 more? 3 more? 2 more? 1 more, guys. Let's bring the hand down and let's step our foot all the way through. We'll curl those back toes under and we'll pick that leg up from the floor. Turn that back foot down. Remember the foot alignment? heel to heel for warrior one. So nice and strong. If you want to go further, use those belly muscles, bring your hand up onto your leg. And then if you want to go further still, take those arms up to the ceiling. Feel your power here, guys. That's what it's all about. Peaceful warrior. Nice big breath. Let's bring the hands all the way down. Turn those back toes. And this time, this is a big move, but let's see if we can step that back foot all the way up to its top foot. Bend into the knees and slowly sweep and lift yourself up into your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Hands can come down to your heart. And we'll land ourselves here. So just a moment to feel yourself stand tall. How is it just to stand still in your house? Do you do this? Just to feel family life, the elements of your house as you just stand. Let the arms drop down and do a little shoulder shrug here. And let the hands fall away. Feel the feet root down. And just start to connect to that energy. It's slower, it's heavier, it's denser. Some of you are going to be able to transition all the way down into Malasana. Some of you, you'll just ignore this little part, won't you? It's all good. So some of us will try and use those belly muscles to land the bum. Some of us will still practice in that. Don't forget to check your space behind you so that you're not going to crash into anything. From here, guys, maybe grab your pillows if you like a little support, and we will come around into our bridge pose. So for our bridge and our shoulder stands, maybe one or two of your pillows, and these are going to come under your back. Most of us don't have our blocks, but if you've got your blocks at home, then use those blocks. Lifting up, slide those pillows underneath you. We can send your feet up to the sky. So guys, what do you think of our home practice, huh? We'll figure it out together. I will try and refine as I get feedback from you and as I just sort of critique myself as well. You know, obviously this isn't optimal, but it's an alternative for us all. As a teacher, you know, there's just that need to teach. And as a yogi, there's just that need to be doing yoga. So I just hope that this works for all of us. You know that we've got all these different leg sequences that we can play with here. We can make our way down into our bridge. Lifting up if you want a little bit more height. A transition that's pretty nice is to use these same pillows for your fish pose. And these pillows will now just go so that your head can drop back, opening up your heart. Feeling those shoulders back. When you're ready to come out of your fish pose, guys. Just move your pillows out of the way and bring yourself back down to the floor. From here, we'll walk the feet to either side of the mat and we'll just finish off with some windshield wipes. As you're ready from these windshield wipes, you can find center, you can lay the legs out, you can let the arms drop away, palms shining up. Let yourself fall into your Savasana, adding any of your props into this little bit of time. Encourage the feet to fall away from you. The ankles to soften and relax. Let your awareness travel up your shin bones into your knees. Let the thighs soften the muscles, the thigh bones, and let the bum and the hips drop. Take such a big breath all the way into the belly. Feel all that spaciousness down there. Nice long spine. And let those arms just completely drop away. Fingers falling away from the hands, thumbs peeling away so that the palms shine fully open in that state of offering and receiving. This helps the shoulders to fall back as well. And with the neck nice and long, maybe rock the head until you're ready just to let it settle at center. Maybe a little movement, some faces into the face until you're ready just to let your face soften. And just experience these next few moments through and with your breath. You can let your Savasana be as long or as short as you want. Going through our movements to release, we stretch the fingers, we wiggle the toes, we roll the head. Ooh. Interlace the hands and take them up to the ceiling and over the head, and then release the fingers to the back wall as your toes reach to that front wall. Slowly transition the knees in for a squeeze and go for that rock and that roll across yourself. Rolling all the way onto our right side. We ease and we press and we breathe ourselves all the way up and around to seated. Letting the eyes stay closed. Letting the spine grow tall. Gather your hands at your heart center here. And take a moment just to feel all of the after effect of this little bit of time on your mat. Together. hope that this is exactly what that you needed for this little part of the day. Thank you for taking part. Check back in with me and we'll keep check back in with me and we'll keep building this practice for as long as we need over this next little bit of time. My love to you guys. Namaste. Peace out.